Kelvin, my friend, I guess welcome home, right? Partner, you look great. This is the leanest. I honestly say that I think I have ever seen you. And we're actually a little bit ahead of schedule, right? Because we were hoping to be 168.9 when you got back, and the average so far is 166.5. Now I do think that the weight will come up a little bit this week. Um, Simply because you can kind of see you jumped 4 pounds after that return home, right? And I expect it to go up probably a bit more, with the refeeds and everything. But shoot, we're probably still only going to average about 168, right? So we're ahead of schedule, my friend. And really, to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to change our plan. Um, I thought about maybe giving you an extra high day, but we're only going to go, basically 5 low days, and your 5 low days are not that low. And I don't think that you're a true 166.5. We'll find out more by the end of the week. So, yeah, I think we're going to stick with this plan, buddy. I think we're going to stick with this plan and just plan for low days after that final refeed on the 23rd, right up until we peak you probably Tuesday, Wednesday before the show. Okay. For training, we're going to go ahead and bring volume up a little bit. Now, it's probably going to be down compared to last week because we're going to do an introduction of just 2 sets to the hypertrophy rep targets. But it's still not going to be probably more volume than last week. It'll just be more volume by the end of this block, by the time we get to the competition, because we'll kind of do like we have been. We'll just keep adding sets. The only difference is now we're going to go hypertrophy rep targets instead of strength rep targets, right? And you know, it does not surprise me last week that you were talking about how things just did not feel. Things felt heavier. You said you weren't sure if it's because of the trip or different equipment or whatever, but given that you've lost so much weight, in a pretty, we planned it, but it was a bit of an aggressive amount of weight loss. Your leverages are probably just not feeling very good. So I would say lighten up loads considerably. The last hypertrophy block that we ran quite a while ago, that was about what, 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, yours are more like microcycles than weeks. So it could have been as much as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 weeks. That was probably 20 weeks ago. And you were squatting 150, for sets of 4. However, we can also say that was, 170 some pound Kelvin, not 165 pound Kelvin, right? Upper 70 kg Kelvin, not, low 70 kg Kelvin. So, obviously you don't want to be a wimp, you don't want to make things so light that they're easy. However, they're probably going to need to be, they're probably going to need to be lighter than they have been this last block where you've been doing 140 and 130, right? Probably not a lot lighter. I'd say 125, 122 and a half for your squat. Bench press, possibly, you did 101 for 2. We're going to 4. So, you might lighten that up to about 90, maybe 92 and a half. Okay. But just make sure that you lighten up, finish up this block, and we're going to go to those higher rep targets with, lighter loads. Okay. Squat, you were doing 120 for 5, and we're going to double that. We're going to go to 10. So you might have to drop that down to maybe even 100. I know that's pretty darn light, but you're the one that gets the hands dirty in the gym, right? When you get cooking in the gym, just kind of know that we want to avoid 2 ends of the extreme. either being too conservative and being a puss, or being too aggressive and, not even being able to get your rep target for one set, much less 2 or 3 or 4. Okay. But for the most part, finish up this microcycle just as planned. Man, what are you doing here, partner, on your hypertrophy work? You kind of jumped the gun here. Yeah, your rep targets here, they should be, remember, red is red. Your rep targets are here, 4, 6, 6, and 8, and you're doing 15. Am I missing something here, partner? Did we plan for something that I didn't necessarily plan for? 3 sets to the rep target for 2 self RP, whichever comes first. Yeah, what's going on there, Kelvin? I just now noticed that you've been hitting rep targets spot on for a while. And then what happened last week? Yeah, you've been doing everything according to plan here, and you did according to plan here, but now this week you're jumping to 15. Kelvin, what's going on there, bud? Let me go back to your email. See if I missed something here. Yeah, get back to me there, bud. Let me know what's going on. Did you injure yourself or something? Because that's dramatically different that we had planned. And I was planning on going to hypertrophy rep targets as soon as you're done with this microcycle. And it looks like you went back down again. But yeah, you did the same thing on your lower hypertrophy workout. You were doing 15s instead of 5s. Get back to me there, bud. Let me know what's going on, okay? I'm a little confused now. We'll talk at you later.